Malaysia is a country with many races, religions, and culture. Because of this diversity, national unity has always been one of the government's main priorities. To strengthen unity and social harmony among Malaysians, Datuk Seri Najib Razak introduced the One Malaysia concept. Datuk Seri Najib Razak was the 6th Prime Minister of Malaysia, serving from 2009 to 2018. He was born on 23rd July 1953 in Kuala Lumpur, Pahang, and is the son of Malaysia's second Prime Minister, Tun Abdul Razak Hussein. During his leadership, he introduced many policies, and one of the most important was One Malaysia. The slogan of One Malaysia was People First, Performance Now, or Rakyat didahulukan, pencapaian diutamakan. The main goal of this concept was to unite Malaysia by encouraging everyone to think of themselves as Malaysian first, regardless of race or background, and to always put the country interests above personal interests. The One Malaysia concept, introduced in 2009, had two main objectives. First, it aimed to strengthen unity among Malaysia's multiracial and multi-religious society. Second, it focused on improving the efficiency and performance of the public sector. In simple terms, One Malaysia encouraged Malaysians to work together as one nation. It promotes values such as acceptance, loyalty, integrity, and excellence. These values help people respect one another and see Malaysia's diversity as a strength, not a weakness. Importantly, One Malaysia did not ask people to give up their culture. Instead, it promotes unity while respecting differences in line with the federal constitution. The main philosophy of One Malaysia was People First, Performance Now. People First means that the government should always prioritize the welfare and needs of the people when making decisions. This leads to the introduction of programs that directly help citizens, especially those with lower income. Example include Klinik One Malaysia for affordable healthcare, Kedai Rakyat One Malaysia for cheaper daily goods, and Bantuan Rakyat One Malaysia BRIM for provided financial assistance. These programs help reduce the cost of living and improve people's quality of life. Performance Now focuses on efficiency, accountability, and fast results in government services. This idea was implemented through the National Transformation Program (NTP) and the Government Transformation Program (GTP). These programs introduce clear targets called national key areas, such as reducing crime, fighting corruption, improving education, raising living standard, developing rural area, and improving public transport. The government used key performance indicator (KPIs) to measure progress and ensure that results were achieved effectively and transparently.
Let's move on to the contribution. First, in terms of economic contribution, the government introduced Bantuan Rakyat One Malaysia in 2012. This program provided cash assistance to low and middle income households who were affected by the rising cost of living. Families earning below RM3,000 per month receive RM500, and later the program was expanded to help more people.
Tuan Yang Pertua, semangat itu, jika BRIM tahun ini telah menempatkan 7 juta penerima dengan peruntukan RM68 bilion, maka bagi tahun 2018, 7 juta penerima itu akan terus menikmati pemberian ini dengan kadar maksimum sehingga RM1,200.
Next, the government introduced the Goods and Services Tax, which is GST, on 1 April 2015, replacing the Sales and Service Tax. The main purpose of GST was to increase government revenue and reduce dependence on oil income. Although many Malaysians were worried about higher prices, GST helped improve tax collection, efficiency, and broaden the national tax base.
Cukai Barang dan Perkhidmatan GST yang kita telah perkenalkan pada 1 April 2015. Dalam tempoh tersebut, saya akui memang ada rungutan dan persoalan daripada rakyat yang kurang faham tentang pelaksanaannya.
In terms of infrastructure development, the government implemented several large-scale projects such as the MRT system, Pan Borneo Highway, and Tun Razak Exchange, which is TRX. These projects improved connectivity, created job opportunities, and supported long-term economic growth.
Seamless travel around the Klang Valley, especially the areas of high concentration population. Of course, when you go underground, the cost is higher. But in terms of the aesthetics, it's definitely better.
To support local business, the government introduced the SME Master Plan, which focused on innovation and better access to financing. Programs like Tekun Nasional, and One Malaysia Entrepreneur, One MEP, provided funding and training for small businesses owners. As a result, SMEs contributed more to Malaysia's GDP and employment. On the other hand, in terms of social contributions, the government introduced several welfare initiatives under the One Malaysia concept. One example is Clinic One Malaysia, which provided affordable healthcare for low-income and urban communities. These clinics operated daily and had extended hours, making healthcare more accessible to the public. Another initiative was Kedai Rakyat One Malaysia, which sold basic household goods at lower prices to reduce the cost of living. However, the program was later discontinued due to concerns about product quality. Housing affordability was addressed through the Perumahan Rakyat One Malaysia, which is Prima. This program aimed to provide affordable homes for middle-income earners, especially the M40 group, to encourage home ownership in urban areas. Overall, these initiatives show that the government made efforts to balance economic development and social well-being, ensuring public services were accessible and inclusive.
Projek perumahan ada rumah kos rendah. Ini untuk mereka yang berpendapatan antara 2,500 hingga 7,500.
And the next part is the implementation. Datuk Seri Najib to Razak introduced the first Malaysia concept in 2009 with the slogan "People First, Performance Now." The main aim was to strengthen the national unity while improving government performance and public service delivery. To ensure effective implementation, the government established the Performance Management and Delivery Unit, which is called Pemandu, under the Prime Minister Department in September 2009. Pemandu played a central role in leading the government in the government transportation program, which is GTP, and also the Economic Transformation Program, ETP. Its responsibility was to monitor performance, set clear key performance indicators, which is KPI, coordinate across ministries and ensure measurable results. This reflected Najib's shift towards a result-oriented and private sector style management approach in the public sector. Under the GTP, the government introduced National Key Result Areas, which is called NKRAs, such as reducing crime, fighting corruption, improving education outcomes, raising living standards of low-income households, improving rural infrastructure, and enhancing public transport. These NKRS help ministry focus on clear goals and clear targets and outcomes. For example, initiatives like increasing police patrol and school literacy programs were introduced to show tangible improvements, while official report shows positive results. Critics argue that some achievements were short-term and did not fully address deeper structural problems. In line with the People First agenda, Najib also introduced direct welfare policies such as Bantuan Rakyat One Malaysia, which is BRIM. BRIM provided cash assistance to low-income households to ease the cost of their living and stimulated domestic spending. Although the program helped millions of Malaysians in short terms, it was widely criticized as being populist and politically motivated, especially due to its timing during election periods. And also at the same time, the One Malaysia concept was heavily promoted through nationwide program and campaign, media outreach and school program and public events. Najib himself actively promoted the concept through speeches and public engagement, while public awareness of One Malaysia was high. Study found that it had limited success in changing attitudes or reducing ethnic divisions. Overall, Najib's implementation of One Malaysia combines strong institutional mechanisms such as Pemandu and KFPI-driven reforms with extensive public communication and welfare programs. However, the initiative faced significant challenges due to bureaucratic resistance, data limitation, and persistent ethnic-based politics. As a result, One Malaysia functioned more effectively as a political and branding strategy rather than a fully transformative platform for a long-term national unity. Thank you.
Next, I'm going to continue with the impact and outcomes of the One Malaysian framework. The One Malaysia initiative had a strong impact on Malaysian society, especially in promoting unity in a country with many races, religions, and cultures. It encouraged Malaysians to look beyond their differences and focus on mutual respect, understanding, and cooperation. This helped reduce misunderstanding and reminded citizens that everyone shares the same goals of building a peaceful and united nation. One of the major impact of One Malaysia was a strengthening of national identity. Through campaign, education, and public programs, people were encouraged to feel proud to be Malaysian while still celebrating their own culture. This shows that diversity is not a weakness but a strength that makes Malaysia unique. One important impact was improved social integration. Programs in school, community, and also workplace allow people from different backgrounds to interact more closely. This interaction help break stereotypes, build trust, and strengthen relationship among Malaysians. Over time, cooperation and respect become part of everyday life. So overall, the One Malaysia initiative helped create a more united, respectful, and harmonious society. Next, I'm going to continue with the outcome of One Malaysia framework. The One Malaysia framework were introduced in 2009, aimed to bring Malaysians together and strengthen national unity. One clear outcome was a stronger sense of belonging, where citizens began to see themselves as a part of one nation instead of separate groups. Another important outcome was better access to the basic service. Programs such as Clinic One Malaysia that provide affordable healthcare, BRIM help ease financial burden for low financial families, and this initiative improved people's quality of life and supported social well-being. Economically, One Malaysia helped create fairer opportunities, support for education, small business, and entrepreneurship, allow more people, especially marginalized groups, to participate in economic growth. At the same time, good governance also was promoted through transparency, accountability, and measurable performance target under the Government Transformation Program (GTP). In conclusion, the One Malaysia framework successfully strengthened unity, improved social welfare and also promoted inclusive development. Its impact continues to remind Malaysians of the importance of working together for a peaceful, inclusive and also progressive nation.